We start this dive on the surface, but unfortunately, we can't disclose the location. Hunting lionfish here isn't allowed, but what we found underwater meant we had to do something about it. We descend into the blue, down to about 17 meters, and begin searching the reef. Almost immediately, something feels off. There's barely any life. Almost no juvenile fish, even fewer adults. What's going on here? We have to investigate. And then, our first lionfish, just floating there, completely relaxed, no fear, no pressure at all. Into the zookeeper it goes. Then another one, casually hovering over the reef like it owns the place. The first two were decent size, but the next one is tiny, still dangerous, still a problem for the reef. As we continue the dive, we keep searching for signs that things might get better, but instead we find more lionfish hiding under rocks. Then several group together beneath the reef. The whole place feels eerie. Very few fish. Lots of algae covering the coral. Something is definitely happening here. But what's causing it? As always, we find a few hanging around barrel sponges. Lionfish love sitting upside down underneath them. And somehow, we're only a third into the dive, and already over 10 lionfish in the zookeeper. That means we could get close to 30 on a single dive. That would be insane. Let's see how many we can actually get. And yes, I'm still braining them underwater, even after getting stung recently. If you missed that video, you definitely need to check it out. It shows just how dangerous lionfish can be if handled incorrectly. And trust me, that dive did not go as planned. But I won't spoil it for you. At this point, we're already at 17 lionfish. They just keep adding up. Tiny ones, huge 10 to 11-inch adults. Something is seriously wrong on this reef. What's strange is how comfortable they are. They're either hovering in plain sight or barely hiding at all. We see that behavior often, but never in numbers like this. Now I know one more spot coming up where we might find even more. We're getting close to the end of the dive, and somehow we already have 26 lionfish in the zookeeper. 26. That's crazy, so what do you think? Can we make it to 30? Because at this point, they seem to be everywhere. During the dive, we also come across old fishing lines and abandoned gear, so we remove what we can. If you've ever wondered what happens when we find fishing gear underwater, we actually made a full video about that too. Do you notice how relaxed they are? Careless. Even when I get close with the pole spear. That's part of the problem. Out here, they don't really have predators, and they probably don't see many humans hunting them either. So they just hover there, completely unbothered. We think we found the reason this reef feels so empty. The number of lionfish concentrated in such a small area is completely out of control. When dozens of invasive predators take over one reef like this, it becomes a plague for everything else trying to survive there. We're getting close to the end of the dive now, and I need to start paying attention. We've been hunting for a while, kicking hard to cover distance, and I think I'm starting to get low on air. But the lionfish just keep appearing. 37 on a single dive. And the only reason we stopped was because I was running low on air. Otherwise, I can't even imagine how many we would have ended up with on this reef. That's a serious problem. We hope you enjoyed the video and maybe learned a few things along the way. Lionfish are having a huge impact on reefs across the Caribbean, and every fish removed makes a difference. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps spread awareness about the issue and supports what we do out here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.